I know.
Wow, that's a lot.
Hey, we're going to start off with traffic first this morning here because we've got a couple things working that you need to be aware of, and we're hearing from you about them as well. There's a serious gas leak and a mandatory evacuation happening right now. This is in Apple Valley, and the gas leak is at Kiowa Road at Tussing Ranch Road. And I'll show you over here on the PC. You can see here from Carmichael, thank you for letting us know, says police just called and woke us up.
Wow.
So they're doing that thing where they do the reverse 911 and they're calling people in the neighborhood. Viewers are calling our newsroom this morning and they're saying that it sounds like a turbine engine, a jet engine. And that's what it sounds like when you got one of those high pressure gas lines and it's releasing gas. The sound is incredibly loud. That means it's a large gas line, more of a gas main, and it's not been shut off yet. So they're doing mandatory evacuations. If we can go back to the traffic maps again.
Gosh.
We expect to have some more information on this in just a few minutes. We're working on that for you, so stand by for more on that. To the next traffic map, and we got some good news here. This is the SIG alert, and look at all the red. This was all lanes closed, 605 northbound at Washington. All of the lanes were closed. Now they've reopened 2 of the lanes.
And you know, there's this one guy.
Yeah, look at this. We got this picture of
Burrows
one.
is always telling us about how he has to moonlight to make ends meet.
Yeah.
I was not wearing my Spanx that day, let me just say. Let me just say.
What is the saying about Brown? Something about
Brown never let you down, except for on this Christmas, I guess.
Look at you. I mean, you could do that. I mean, everybody needs a plan B. And there you go.
What was your weirdest job before this? I was a forklift driver.
You were a forklift driver?
Yes, I was in logistics to some extent. You?
I worked in a supermarket. I was a box boy and a cashier.
Very nice.
I also drove a tractor once. I did do that.
I sold diamonds at a jewelry store.
You sold diamonds?
At a jewelry store. In a mall, but yeah.
Just because you wanted the discount for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very nice.
One of my best friends is our diamond rep. Thank you, Nikki.
You've got your own diamond rep. I like that. That's a dangerous proposition when you know you're going to ask a woman to marry you and she's got her own diamond rep already. You know it's going to be a big one.
She's on speed dial. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God. Oh, hey, ho. This is cool. This is the 3rd and final spacewalk, I believe. We're watching live right now. They are repairing the cooling system up at the International Space Station, and they had to clamp off some hoses, take out the old pump, put in the new pump, and unclamp the hoses. I made it sound very easy, but it's actually very complicated up at the International Space Station. This is the 3rd. I made it sound like refrigerator repair. You got to take out that pump, put on a new pump in, switch that out. That's what they're doing.
It's similar to what they're doing.
You don't just turn
I wonder if they're allowed to use the old Freon or if they have to use the new stuff too. What a geek, I know. We were talking about people that are so cool when they have a GoPro camera. That's an awesome view.
This is like the ultimate GoPro, right?
Well, it's not turning.
And you can hear, listen to
them arguing. The woman's like, it's not turning.
No, listen to it. It's interesting.
You're pulling it towards yourself, also turning it, and also you need to rotate the handle at the same time.
You know what the problem is? Typical guy didn't read the instructions. The woman's like, it says,
this is what you have to do. Follow the instructions from A to B and C, and it will work.
Those big, imagine trying to do anything with those big gloves. Oh, I
got to tell you, I love that it's a woman telling him what to do.
Darn
I really got to tell you, Ginger and I are happy about this.
It would have been fixed the first day if they would just have the woman fix it the first time. I tell you. My wife, a million times more handy than me. For our wedding, she registered for Sears Craftsman Tools.
Did she really?
Yep. She's quite handy.
I love a lady with a power drill.
You are one weird. Okay.
That's like the first time Eric Spillman has said something like that.
I like that. Woo. Kinky. 46 in Santa Ana, 47 in Ontario, 61 in Palm Springs right now as we get going this morning. It's a good feeling Friday. Here's what's happening. High pressure that has been totally in control. It's getting shoved out by low pressure. It's going to sweep in Sunday. We'll bring in the low pressure. We're going to scoot in some marine layer here. But then Sunday, we scoot the high pressure back in. So it's a one-day return of low pressure, and then the high pressure is back. Temperatures like this today, just a little bit cooler than yesterday. 80 in Ojai, 79 Simi Valley, 79 Santa Clarita, 78 San Fernando, 63 Palmdale, Pasadena at 81, no breeze there. 81 in Pomona, 82 Yorba Linda, 82 in Anaheim. Great weather for visiting Disneyland. And Hemet at 76 with a breeze of about 7 miles an hour today for you, Hemet. This is a 7-day forecast for the Orange County beaches. We cool down a bit more tomorrow, bring in that marine layer in the morning. Then Sunday, the high pressure, as we showed you, returns, and we have a very comfortable, very calm, very sublime new year. No problems on tap. For the weekend, dropping it down in the San Fernando Valley to the mid-70s, and we have a slight rebound in temperatures as we get into next weekend. Next weekend, we might even be looking at almost 80 in the San Fernando Valley again. Crazy, crazy weather. Let's see if the traffic's crazy or not. Ginger Chan.
Liberty Chan not here this morning. She is sleeping in. I think I can probably hear her snoring right now.
Oh yeah, she's such a loud snorer. It's, you look at her and you're like, wow, size 0 and long hair, looks beautiful and everything. But the snoring.
Loves the snoring.
Oh, it's like a 500-pound man. It's
Liberty,
disgusting.
I'm going to defend you. Remember, half of what Chris says about you, not true.
But the thing is, you never know what half is true.
That's true, too.
I thought my wife did the right thing. I think she's a very bright woman. And she told me the day of that Target thing, she said, call B of A, cancel your ATM card, because I'd shopped at Target. Just get them to give you a new number. And guess what? I already got my new card in the mail. I'm safe. I'm good. Now, instead, they're like, oh, the pins were not taken. Now the pins are taken. Next week, it'll be something else they got out of it.
What's the sticky note?
This is to remind me of who's in attendance this morning. As a former teacher.
Me, I'm here.
Lou Parker is here this morning. Hillary on the floor this morning. Elliot Schubeck checking in the control room. Good morning to you. Daniela producing. Carl is in News Center with the live pictures. Bill is running Robos, and Ann is doing traffic this morning. It takes a village. And that is not everybody. I've forgotten a few. We'll get to you in the B block.
Okay.
It's just in ranking. It's not alphabetical.
Take it away.
Yeah, there you go. We have some time this morning. 55 in Santa Monica right now, 54 in Van Nuys, 54 in Fullerton, and 54 at USC. It's 53 in Palm Springs. And I'm very excited about this record-breaking graphic that she's got. We broke so many records yesterday because we had nothing but sunshine. This morning, we'll have a lot of sunshine, but we'll have clouds for the first time in quite... Oh, here it is. Look at this. Now, this is great. Oh, we put some work into this. And by we, I mean Ann. 85 in downtown yesterday. The record was 83 back in 1947. 84 in Long Beach yesterday. Record was 78 in 1972. 85 in Woodland Hills. The record was 80 back in 1963. So what about today? Let's take a look at the weather. Nice, clear morning. But when the sun comes up, it's not going to be so clear as we pan across the horizon. You're going to see some clouds, some moisture, some marine layer out there. It's scooting this nice, cool air in. Little fingers of cool air coming into Southern California, knocking us down just a bit. 42 in Palmdale, 53 in Riverside, 52 in Santa Ana. Yesterday morning at this time, we were at 56. That is a harbinger of things to come, meaning it's going to be a little bit cooler today.
Big word.
Yeah, that's a big one. Look at this cloud deck here on top of us. This was here yesterday. It was being held at bay by high pressure. High pressure now scooting to the east, so we get some clouds and some moisture today. And we get temperatures like this. Check it out. Ojai at 75, Simi Valley 74, San Fernando 74, 73 in Burbank, Pasadena at 74, Pomona at 75. So nice. Fountain Valley 69. I think it's nice to have a little bit of a break. It has been a wee bit warm, don't you think? Okay, you're taking down the Christmas lights. You don't want to be sweating too much here. Look at that. Nice and dry and comfortable for the entire week ahead. We do warm up a smidge tomorrow, and then it's back to this very moderate, very mild 2014 coming in like a lamb.
We are very lucky.
We are.
Yes.
Talk to us. Powered by the award-winning Video and Audio Center for all the Sony you want.
So we ask you to show us your just #1 best picture from Christmas, okay? And we'll have yours coming up in just a moment. This is from Mark Edgerman, A Christmas Wedding.
That's gorgeous. I love the red dresses.
So nice.
Really nice.
My daughter Kylie and son-in-law Ethan had a Christmas wedding.
Congratulations.
That is very cool. I like that. Some more great Christmas pictures. Okay, now listen, this will be a little shocking, this picture, but it's got a nice story behind it, okay? Best Christmas present ever for this person, Al Glazer. That was his old mouth.
Good for him.
This is his new mouth. Isn't that awesome? That's a nice present.
Smile all through 2014.
Darn right. Noemi Bustillos. Look at the family. Everyone having a good time. Oh, tamales. Oh, very nice. Candace.
Oh, he's not looking too happy.
Kind of sums it up. Love to hear from you. Your best Christmas picture weekends at KTLA.
So kind of awkward.
Here, but we have some traffic problems. This is Sigler just issued, so we put the traffic before the weather because right at this moment the traffic is more important than the weather. Imagine that concept. Sigler just got issued here. 605 northbound at Washington. We've got all of the lanes blocked here at least until 6:30 this morning. This is a multi-vehicle crash. They think a person actually got ejected from the vehicle here. When you've got that kind of situation, that kind of medical response, it's going to take a while, and you're already seeing the backup as you're seeing the speeds go down to about 15 miles an hour approaching here, and it's going to be at an all-stop. Because, again, 605 northbound at Washington, all lanes blocked. So be aware of that if you're headed in the area. That's going to be a problem. Got a truck crash here, 105 westbound at Long Beach. So if you're headed over to the airport, that's going to be a problem. The number 2 and 3 lanes are blocked. The airport, important today, as people are headed back out of town, back to where they came from. Out of your house, back to wherever they belong. which if it's Memphis, it'll be 54 degrees, and they're getting over the rain. New York is dry today, but they're going to be rainy tomorrow. Orlando, Spillman's headed there, I think, to Florida, and it's going to be 80, but they've got the thunderstorms here, so everybody's back to where they came from. As we look live this morning, nice picture, the water calm. We've got a nice morning, but something's different. We've got some marine layer here today, so the temperatures are coming down. 85 was the high yesterday. The average is 68, the record 83. We did break a record in about 15 Southern California cities yesterday. For today, 74, your daytime high in Los Angeles. Very light breeze, 5-6 miles an hour, nothing. It's going to feel great here. 75 for your high in the Inland Empire. And again, clouds. So you'll notice that it's different. We haven't had clouds in about a week and a half. We've had all that wind and all that warmth. 52 for high, Big Bear today. Little breezy at times, winds about 15 to 20 miles an hour here and there. Those are gusts. This is not a steady type of wind event thing. 7-day forecast, we're working on that for the Orange County beaches and the San Fernando Valley.